I just bought this beautiful motorcycle off Marketplace for 500 bucks. I have never ridden a motorcycle before. I have never fixed a motorcycle before. The previous owner said it was struggling to accelerate and then it just wouldn't start. But your support for this channel is awesome, so I'm gonna do this for you. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Now let's fix it. So right off the bat, this bike is beautiful, and the fact that it's purple with purple flames on this thing, it just looks so cool. It's got some minor defects already, but it still works. Everything about it just says, please fix me, please love me, and take care of me. Oh, it's just awesome. It does have these straight pipes on them. They're Cobra pipes, so I'm assuming it's just gonna be nice and loud. So this bike is a 2003 Honda VT 750 DC Shadow Spirit. This thing is just really beautiful looking. Okay, so here's my first attempt at trying to start this thing. We're gonna see what happens. Here's the key. This kill switch gotta be turned on. Let me press this button. See what the horn sounds like? Oh my goodness. That sounds so dumb. Oh, that's pretty cool. So one thing we're gonna do first is we're gonna get to the carburetor and clean it out. We need some special tools to remove the seat. So one genius thing I already love about Honda is this. They put a little fuel shutoff valve right here so that you can remove the tank. You can just take this little thing off, undo the bolts, and then the tank comes off. Hello, I'm not even a motorcycle guy. That's awesome. Next, what we're gonna do is take the speedometer off. Oh, there we go. We're gonna take this 12mm off. So now that this is in the off position, we're going to remove. Oh goodness, no. Oh, there we go. I had it in the wrong position. But look, it actually works. That is super cool. We've also got this little hose right here. It's like a vent hose. Okay, let's see what we got. We're gonna pull this off. It should come right out. Look at that. No leaks. All right, man, this is fun. This is cool. Okay, this is where the air vent is. We're gonna be taking 10mm off and then removing it. Oh yeah, that worked. Well, that came off easy. Well, that filter looks brand new in there. So the hose for the air vent is actually connected right in here. I'm gonna very carefully pry this off. Might actually be connected somewhere else. So we're just gonna get these other pieces right here. Oh, I see. Oh, it's super hard to show you. I'll show you in a second. You can see right in here, this little hose has to be removed. There we go, there's one. There we go. So here we have the throttle cables going to the carburetor. We're gonna remove this guard right here. $10mm. We're also gonna mark the ends of these cables just for fun. There we go. Now we're gonna disconnect these hoses that are on the carburetor. Gotta be gentle with this because it is plastic. There we go. Air intake on the other side of the carburetor. This one off. Yeah, it's the choke. It's this thing right here. There we go. Almost got it. Okay. Cool. All right. All right, we got one last little thing right here. There we go. Twist it. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is actually a really neat little thing right here. This is called a coolant crossover tube. Okay, so here's the plan. We gotta get these clips off of here. And we'll grab it. We'll grab the next one. A pry bar and a pick. We're just getting this thing out of there. All right, that came out, look at that. Now what we're gonna do, we're going to move this out of there. See how there's no coolant in there whatsoever? That's because these O-rings went bad. Get that O-ring off of there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and clean that off. To get the O-ring on, we're gonna spray a little bit of WD-40. Well, I forgot to hit record, but we just slipped it around this edge and then slip the O-ring on. We're gonna do that to the other side. Slide it over to the next O-ring. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's awesome. This right here is just Honda genius engineering. Some genius at Honda came up with this. You are awesome. It's okay if we kind of break the O-ring. Yeah. It's okay if we break the old O-ring, because we're just going to put a new one on. Spray it down, clean it up. Get the WD-40 on. So this is how we get them on. We just slip the O-ring in place. That's why we put the WD-40 on there. Help slip it on and then slide it back into place. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, now let's get those clips back on. Oh, that went on easy. Oh, let's go. That's awesome. That is engineering at its finest right there. Okay, so here's what happened. We ended up cleaning the old carburetor. That didn't work. I got it up and running. I got it started. I drove off to the sunset and it gave out. Tried and tried for like a week. Could not get the thing started. So we got a new carburetor. We're gonna throw it in. We're gonna put one of them in there first. This is the throttle, so it's gonna go that way. Interestingly enough, I found out that these are the gas bleeder tubes. Okay, we got the choke back on. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this one off and we're gonna slide it onto this. Look at that. Yep, see, that's how much easier it is to get it in there. I forgot to put these on the rubber things. All right, we got them back on. Let's go ahead, do this again. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. This carburetor does not have this piece right here. I'm not sure what to make out of it. I don't know. This might be like an extra ground or something. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go put this back on. This has a little hose that we're gonna slip on. Okay, we got that in there. Now we'll put the air filter back on. Now we'll put the gas tank back on. Little air hose, like a vent. We're gonna stick it under here. Speedometer. Now let's go ahead and plug the fuel back in. Alright, we'll put the seat back on. And see if she starts. Well, I suddenly realized that I did not adjust the fuel to air ratio screws. I didn't do that. They were turned in all the way. So I did 8 half turns on both sides. Now let's see what happens. suddenly realized what else this thing needed besides a carburetor. It needed gas. And for a couple days, I just didn't think about it. Like and subscribe if you want more content like this. And always remember that Jesus Christ loves you. And only He can solve your biggest problem.